Bonjour everyone, welcome to another diecast showcase. Today will be a Humpday haul edition. As mentioned last Friday, basically we're going to be checking out the loose cars that I found over the last month or so. And do want to apologize to Jake, his live on his channel at Strictly Diecast. My phone did die, so I was not able to plug it back in on time, and by the time I plugged it in, it was just too slow to charge, so I couldn't get back on the live with you and all the rest of the diecast homies. So apologies there. But today we're going to be checking out, as mentioned, the loose cars. So a lot of variety, a lot of different scales, a lot of different brands. Let's start off with the stuff that's more or less interesting. First car we're going to check out is an oldie and completely ruinedy car. We're talking about this 1979 Corvette C3 Stingray with hot ones. It's an old casting, missing the glass. Paint is definitely not good, and it is missing one of its wheels. So this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It could end up being a junk yard piece, diorama piece or something like that. But we'll see what we're going to do there. I'm going to leave this one off screen. Other interesting things that I might not keep. I did find this Mercedes-Benz CLK DTM. Do have my favorite livery, which is the OG one in dark gray, kind of like the same gray silver that's on that striping on the doors, but it does have all its front details intact, same chrome interior. This one is unfortunately missing its wing, so this probably not going to keep, but I'm pretty sure customizer could have fun making this something really cool with a wheel swap and something like that. So I'm going to keep that off screen as well. Next up, we have something that's not going to stay on screen, but it's definitely cool because it's very reminiscent of when I was young. Would be this Blackwall era bulldozer. The shovel's kind of loose, but it's got the old school Blackwall construction wheels, which is really, really cool. I think this is a John Deere, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. I'm not an expert in these kind of things. Maybe diecast dude would know. So yeah, definitely a cool piece. Kind of like a 80s, 90s era versus the other shovel that I have is basically a 70s era Matchbox. Classic that has been around since the 70s. This is the Oshkosh construction truck. This is a 90s era version. You can see it's written Hank with the Hot Wheels logo, or Hank Wheels. It is a snowplow, but it is missing the plow in front. It does have the Salter style rear bin, and you can see it's got a certain transparency to it, as you can see a little bit through it. Mostly metal. Here you go. Here's your base. You've got a Malaysia base, I believe, on this one. Let's see, Mattel 1983 Malaysia base. Yeah, so Oshkosh snowplow. Very cool. With the later 90s style revised wheels for utility vehicles. So first one we're going to actually put onto the mat is Hot Wheels, but something a little bit different. Since today is Tuesday at time of filming, I decided to pull out this really cool motorcycle for Two Wheel Tuesday out of my haul. I'm not sure of the name of the motorcycle, but it looks like a customized Harley. Very, very cool. All the silver part is metal, as is the orange painted part with the Hot Wheels logo on the fuel tank and all that good stuff. It's got the old style bike wheels. Does have the ability to stand up, and I think the only plastic portion is pretty much the wheels. So very compact base, which means you know, you have the ghosted in the paint Hot Wheels logo, 2000 copyright date, Malaysia, and there you go. So pretty cool. I'm gonna park this in the handicap spot. I've already said to inside many videos I do not pick up a lot of fantasy castings, but one that I did not pick up from a series, this I think it's the Salt Flat Racers, was the ground effects. I did actually manage to find one in really decent condition. Hot Wheels with the 68, yellow glass, chromed little winglet on the back, chrome engine inside that rear intake, skinny wheels, and different graphics on the other side. So Top Secret, Team Hot Wheels, speed graphics kind of thing, TF, I'm not sure, Team Hot Wheels, Team something, maybe Fantasy, I don't know, but definitely a cool one. Let me put this one right here. We're gonna check a couple. Oh yeah, this one. It's probably not going to go on the mat either, but there was Hard Nose series in the mid 2000s, basically, that was released, and one of the ones that were released, and this was in the midst, right in the midst of import fever, was the Neon SRT4. Original livery was actually the Mopar livery, and it was an actual front-wheel drive record-holding drag car. This one does have the wheelie bars on the tiny rear, and then the fascia is clearly recognizable as an SRT4. It's got the Wildcat livery. It's got the what is it? Racing Dodge Raction. Maybe it's easier to read on the other side. I'm not sure what it says, honestly. It's very hard to read, but this is something that I really want an example of in a non-hard-nosed, non-tuned with the Mopar livery, the first release. That would be really, really awesome. This one's like kind of not something that I keep in the collection. One that's missing some parts, I assume, and please correct me in the... I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but please tell me what's missing on this casting. It's an old school Matchbox from 1981. It was made in Macau for Matchbox Toys, and it is a mini pickup. So we have here the lifted, looks like a Ford, lifted with big wheels, Aspen Ski Holiday on the back, which would make sense if it's an American pickup, and definitely it's missing some items here, because you can see Aspen Ski Holidays on the roof. Definitely missing a box or a roll bar or something, basically. But definitely cool. Here's your base, Matchbox. So this one I'm probably going to actually move over here, and we'll put this one right there. Got a lot of cars to go through, so if you're where you are, it's really hot like it is over here, stay hydrated, get yourself a cold beverage, and you know, keep cool. All right, let's why don't we check out some open wheel racers. One that I'm not sure what the brand is, but it definitely looks like either a Welly or something else. It's this really cool late 70s, early 80s era F1 car. It definitely looks like F1 car. It's written Black Widow on the rear wing and on the front spoiler. Black Widow, and it is the number 22. So pretty cool, white with some green graphics, very simple interior, and no indication of what brand it is on the bottom, but you know, it's made in China, and the way that the actual branding was blacked out, I'm assuming this is either Yachtming or Welly, based on the wheels. a classic Hot Wheels Blackwall version of this. Definitely was a find. It's in really good condition. More plastic on this one versus the metal portions, but still a lot. I do not know the name of it, but it's definitely got a V8, so can't go wrong with a V8. It is this one here, so really nice condition. You got the STP, the Krakow stereo, which is maybe a brand back in the day. It's number 18. It's got the small Valvoline sticker, and it's got a metal wing, a driver in the driver's seat, holding on to that tiny steering, seemingly not taking a curve, going straight, so that works. And this one has got a metal base with a 1982 copyright, which is a year older than I am, so it's pretty cool. All right. Next we have, well, you know what? This is what makes me think this may be a Welly, the open wheel car. I did manage to pick up a casting Welly did reuse, probably in the late 80s, early 90s, probably from Ertl, the General Lee casting. Check this out, guys. You've got the Dodge Charger with the push bar on the front, typical Tomica Sport style wheels that Welly used to produce, but with 5 spokes instead of just 4. It's written Charger, America Charger on the hood. Obviously, there's no flag on the roof. There's no 00 on the door, but it's pretty cool. Again, base is not identified, just made in China, but the wheels are the telltale. This is definitely a Welly, and it's very cool. And we're going to go through a few Mopars, basically. Now, as you can see, I've got a couple wing cars in the background, and I did manage to pick up my favorite Hot Wheels wing car casting, and it would be the Dodge Charger Daytona. I like it better than the Plymouth wing car because this one actually has a slam stance with the flames. Dodge Daytona, 5-spoke wheels, basic wheels. It's got all the details. This is a final run 2003 edition, so very cool. And it's got a chrome base, plastic base, as you can see. Malaysia Hot Wheels with the Dodge Daytona, Charger Daytona underneath. And there you go, final run Dodge Charger Daytona. All right, next we have the Charger, but it's brought back as a concept car. We are talking about the Dodge Charger RT concept car that came out, I believe, in 2003. It's got some groovy graphics on it, no front light or rear light tampos. It's got like some card livery on it, very cool. And it's the precursor to the 05 Plus Charger, so definitely cool. Here's your base Dodge Charger RT, Dodge Chrysler Corporation, China base. Great plastic. Couple of Charger iterations that I managed to pick up as well. This one I actually posted day before yesterday on my Instagram. It's the facelifted version of the 05 Plus Charger or 06 Plus Charger. This is a, let's see, what is it, 2012? 2011. It's a 2011, so Dodge Charger RT with the 5.7 V8 Hemi, gold paint, PR5s, clear windows, sunroof, no front deets or rear deets, but there is a grille insert in black, which is great, and it's got the wraparound rear light, whereas the preface lift had two lights off the trunk lid, basically, at the extremities of the rear fascia. So very, very nice piece. And I do have the second gen also that I managed to find in the Mopar livery. The wheels are going to need to be refinished, but it's an SRT version, and this would be the 2015. So here it is. Very nice. Again, pretty much the same layout. The insert is in the front bumper grille as opposed to being the actual grille that's on the front from the base. It's got a red interior. The red lip on the PR5s in black are pretty much gone, but the livery is in pretty good shape. and it's got the same rear as the facelifted version pretty much. It's just the front fascia that changes the most. So there you go, put that there. Let's see, last Mopar we're going to check out. It is actually a Motormax, and it is something that Hot Wheels recently released in the premium, in the Fast and Furious line. It is the second gen, or third gen maybe, second gen Roadster for sure, but third gen Viper if we count the GTS as a specific generation itself. Typical Motormax wheels. We'll see more of one more of those in the very near future. No front or rear light details. You do get a Viper logo. No SRT or RT10 sides. The side exit exhaust is very, very basic in its design, and but the interior is surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. And I mean, that's something that I find should be thought of when making convertible castings. So yeah, it's got the mirrors, it's got the interior mirror that's part of the windscreen, blacked out sun visors and wraparound of the windscreen, and of course you have you know, all the vents, all the cast details that you want. Basically, it's just a case of detailing that's needed here. All right. Sorry. Now that we've done the Mopar, how about we fall into the Fords? We've looked at one Ford with that old school Matchbox pickup that's going to be 35 years old next year, or 45 years old next year. We've got a lot of nice Fords that I managed to find. Some more or less realistic, some, you know, definitely real cars. First one that we're going to be checking out is a 1989 version, probably out of a multi-pack of with a Thailand base, a Thailand chrome base, of the beautiful Purple Passion with the Rockabilly, dice, spade, and number 13 flame livery, some gold lace wheels. Very, very nice. This is based on the 49 to 51 Merc, highly customized, of course, especially the rear, which is a car I really like, and that we saw an example of last video with that green light, more stockish looking version. So typical custom grille for this car. Very popular in the era. It's like a Buick or Cadillac grille that was used most of the time. No details for the lights, and a red interior. Very, very cool. Chopped roof, slanted front windscreen, definitely nice. All right, sorry about that. Just need to get this centered a little bit. There's a starting to fill up slowly but surely. Next, we have, let's see, started from 50, well, how about we go old school? I'm gonna I've got a few of these Ford Coupes and Roadsters of the 30s era that I really want to show. We're going to check those out first, then we're going to fall into some more mainstream stuff. So first and foremost, let's start with Hot Wheels. We've got the currently still being released in several colorways 32 Ford Coupe. I'm not sure if it's missing its lights. I don't think so, but it's got the blower V8. You know, nice State Trooper Talaville, California livery with the Hot Wheels flame tire and a wing tire. Very cool. Kind of like reminds me of the Indianapolis track logo. Number 51. I know this is a special series. I've seen this carded before, but I'm not sure what the series is called. I know it's pretty much all cop liveries, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got that there. We've got also an older version, but this is a version with, let's see, a full front, well, almost full front clip instead of being a basically hoodless version. It's this this one here. It's got a metal base out of Thailand with a 1974 copyright, which is definitely not a 74 because those wheels, those saw blade wheels, they're, as you saw on the Oshkosh, they're more from the late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s even. So still got that blower V8. This one, as you can see, does have the lights. It's got blue glass. It's got some white plastic running boards, and the chrome base makes for those nice solid bumpers. The plastic engine makes for that grille with the big front lights, which look really good. Do like that a lot. Put that one there. One that is not as known, but is still a nice drag car, and has got all the Hot Wheels, how can I say, Hot Wheels big players, the Hot Wheels design team. We've got the first livery of the Ford Thunderbolt, factory-built drag car with a 427 cubic inch V8, side oiler V8. So definitely a nice one. You can see there's Reelman. There's of course Robert Ford Homer. I don't know if that's the engine by Kermit. The crew is Judy, Pat, and Ruth. And you've got the Thunderbolt logo with the little Thunderbird logo and the Hot Wheels. And that's pretty much it. Chrome insert for the front fascia from the base. The lights are independent of the rear fascia for the rear, and you got a chrome piece rising for that centerpiece, and it's got staggered wheels, which works because it's supposed to be a factory drag car, so I'm all good with that. Now, the last Ford Roadster, going back to the Roadster, that I found would be a Johnny Lightning, an older Johnny Lightning that's over 25 years old now, from the Playing Mantis era. Here's your base. There you go. China, made in China. It's got a 756 production code, and it's a custom one with a custom front fascia, no hood, a seems to be a 6-cylinder, or it could be 6 carbs, and a 6-exit exhaust. Really nice white walls with the chrome discs and beauty rings, and it's got the rear details as well. It's obviously customized. It really reminds me of work by Big Daddy Roth with the pink paint job. The what is the license plate here? It's California EZX055, and you know, it's in pretty decent condition, honestly, overall. So we'll put that one here. Oh boy, can't even see it. There you go. Do it like this. We'll make 2 rows, kind of like a cruising in. Speaking of cruisers, a little bit of lowrider flavor for you. 63 T-Bird Roadster. So 2nd gen Roadster, same version that appeared in Thelma and Louise. Car jumps off the cliff. This one also is a metal base, made in China, 1996, 63 T-Bird. Mattel International, as you can see there. So yeah, very nice. It's got the 10 spokes. It's got the lowrider style paint and pinstriping, like twin two-tone. Interior is okay, I guess, and the windscreen obviously is plastic. You can see the metal insert for the rear, so it's pretty much indestructible. Same for the front, and not too tarnished. Not too tarnished. Got to remember that the Chinese era Hot Wheels from they used to get the yellow bubbles, so they would get UV damage very easily compared to their American counterparts. And let's see, we're gonna look at now a couple Mustangs. Shout out Jason, Mustang Hunter Diecast. So I've got a few that are really cool. We've got namely some metal based Mustangs. Nice additions, opening hoods a lot. First one does not have an opening hood, but is a drop top. It's the final run of the SN95 Mustang GT drop top. Very cool. It's got the front lights painted in. It's got the rear lights painted in. It's got, as mentioned, a metal base, 96 Mustang GT. Very cool. 1995 copyright, Malaysia, Mattel Inc. We'll put that one there. Very cool. And if we're to create a then and now, I think that's pretty cool. We've got a 1983 copyright Mustang convertible, and this is probably what, a 65 with opening hood, metal base, non-detailed engine, some Mustang side stripes and the pony logo, white interior with air passing through the spokes of the steering, which is awesome, and some metal inserts for the rear lights. Very, very awesome. So we'll put this one here. Why not open the hood? And we've got also another opening hood metal base casting. This would be the 68 casting license. Definitely not a 68 car. This would be, it's written United Groove with the peace signs. It's a 68 fastback, I believe, maybe 67. It does have an opening hood that does not open a lot. A little bit more detail than the convertible. And I do prefer coupes to drop tops, so I'm on board with this one. We'll put it right here. Actually, we'll flip those because the colorways of the two, the coupe and the SN95 are much more similar, whereas this one matches well with the Thunderbolt. All right, second to last Fomoco product, so Ford Motor Company, would be this really, really cool new to me colorway of the Mercury Cougar. I do have several shades of green. Now I have this gray, silver blue one. It's got the matte black applique on the roof with the sunroof to you know, make that vinyl roof. Very cool. It's a casting I do like. This one has a plastic base, I believe, or is it a metal base? It's a plastic base. 68 Cougar 2001 Malaysia. Feels like metal, feels heavy, but this has always felt heavy. All my other all my other ones are heavy as well. So we'll put that one there. Last Ford product will be a new colorway for me of the Motor Max two-door Ford Explorer facelift first gen. Typical Motor Max wheels. Definitely not the best, but definitely not the worst. Well, I mean, could use a swap, but interior is spotless. Very nice. It's got the running boards in black plastic, two-tone paint, green and silver. It's got details in the rear for the lights, details in the front and grille for the front. It's got a blue interior, blue glass, and it looks pretty cool. So we'll put that one here. It's not going to be in vision, but I'm leaving the Motor Max together. Now we are going to check out Chevy. Did pick up a fair amount of Chevy. First one is going to be very reminiscent of that red Viper SRT10, the Roadster that we looked at. It's going to be a C5 Corvette convertible, same wheels as the Viper. Drop top, same black surround. It's got mirrors. It's got a gray interior as opposed to the black interior in the Viper. It's got really decent detailing, which is very important for a convertible. It does have the rear lights painted in, the turn signal indicators painted on the front. No Corvette logo though, and it's got mirrors too, so pretty cool. Put it in front of the Explorer since it's green, and I love my green cars, so there you go. Now basically we're going to be jumping into, oh, I got a couple more Chevys actually. Now this Corvette convertible C5, I did manage to pick up another version of it. It's going to be the Matchbox version, and this is a special one because it's written not only Corvette on the side, it does have the really cool BBS style wheels with the black wall raised letter Matchbox script on the tire, on the sidewall of the tire. It is a 50th anniversary edition, so this would have come out in 2017 if I'm not mistaken, because Matchbox is a couple years older than Hot Wheels. The roof is not at a perfect angle, and the interior is by far not as nice as the Motor Max version, but I mean, you know, it's a convertible. It has it's a 2000 Corvette, and it's got a 2000 copyright. It's got a 1/60th scale, as you can see. Production code is right there. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Another Chevy convertible, which pretty sure is pretty cool to a lot of people. This 4th gen Corvette pre-facelift, so pre-catfish convertible. It's got the orange interior, white with orange striping body and white wheels, which is very reminiscent of the Pace Car Collector's Edition that came out just before the 98 facelift to the catfish version. And we've got a couple more Camaros. We've got 2 versions that I managed to pick up of the 93 Camaro race car. Very cool. So same gen, but coupe and made specifically for racing. The purple one is pretty much the original release, available with or without the Camaro Tampo on the side. And the top one, the green one, is a McDonald's Happy Meal car with the crackling paint. Very cool. Not the same wheels. Ultra Hots on the genuine article. Kind of like very faded out lace wheels in black for the yellow and green version. So put this one here, and we'll continue on with the other cars, leaving us some space for the middle. Last other Camaro that I picked up is a 82 Hot Ones version. I already have a version of this, so I'm probably not going to keep it. But I mean, I thought it was worth a show. So the tampos on mine that I already have are better. The axles are not as tweaked, and the base is not as tarnished. So Camaro Z28 from Hot Wheels, 1982 Malaysia base, no scaling, but a metal base. And I love those Ultra Hot wheels because the rim size stays the same, and it's the profile, the profile of the tire that changes, which is how I believe it should be. So we'll put this one here. Actually, we'll put this one over here on the side where cars that aren't included in the show go. Alright, next, I do have one more Chevy. This is a Matchbox, and it's one of those late 90s era Matchbox that still had some cool features. So it's a 2000 Chevy Suburban with a emergency rescue livery. It's a 2004 special edition emergency rescue. It's got those same wheels as the Corvette. It's a 99 copyright for a 2000 Chevy Suburban, and it's got a 1/76 scale, and it's got suspension as well as a blue interior with blue windows and a trailer hitch. So pretty complete casting, very cool. All right, we've got that there. Let's see, should we jump into some European pieces? I think we should, because we have, oh, actually I got one more Chevy, sorry. So I've got the tamer version of the C3 Corvette, kind of in the spec from Gas Monkey Garage, but without the big blower engine on the front. It's got the black stripe, some staggered PR5s, gold metallic paint, no front or rear details except for that stripe, and it's got a chrome plastic base with chrome black base with a black plastic base with a chrome insert to obviously show the interior is chromed. So 69 Corvette, trademark GM. This actually had factory problem. They decided to go for hideaway wipers for 68, 69, and that was removed in 70 if I'm not mistaken, because of the fact that they would go bad because the engine would make them overheat and they would stop working. So that's not good. So yeah, got that. Put this here, right there, next to the Custom Johnny. Alright, we've got also another concept car from Hot Wheels. It's a German car, and it's the second version that I get for myself. This is a later version of the OG one I have on Ultra Hots in silver. It's the gold laced wheel black with a red splatter. Audi Avis Quattro. Very cool. Got the little Hot Wheels in the windows, which was always a feature I kind of liked. White interior. Here's your base, which is really interesting. Avis Quattro, 1998 9 Mattel ink. It is a plastic base with a metal body, and it is basically the same red that is used for that groovy paint job with like the blood splatter on it. So, and you've got the V8 in the back powering all 4 wheels, so that's pretty cool. All right, put that here next to the T-Bird. Actually, I've got another muscle car here, and this is for, it's another GM product. It's still a pony car. It's the 69 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am in white with chrome interior, as you can see from the insert in the base. It's got staggered 5 spokes. It's got some Go Faster stripes on top. Very patriotic livery, and no details in the front, but you do have a plastic bumper in chrome, plastic grille as well, no details in the front. Very, very nice. It's got the vents on the side as well. You know, door handles and whatnot. And mirrors on the car of this era is not that important. Basically, next we are going to look at, I believe, yeah, I'm going to say it's another American product. It's a GM as well. And it's another brand that died with Pontiac. Or maybe a bit later. We've got a Saturn Ion Quad Coupe. Very rare casting. Not many variations made. In the Gotham Police Department livery. So it's out of a Batman 5-pack. And it's not in the best condition, but I mean, this is such a rare casting. I mean, the only other version I've seen is the dealer-specific one in blue with PR5s and the front and rear details. It's not bad. It's not bad, honestly. Saturn Ion, trademark Scion. 2002 copyright. Super nice. Super, super nice. I do enjoy that a lot. We'll put that there next to the Pontiac. One that's very American style, and it's the way it's modified, is this little Fiat drag car. They say if it's a Fiat 500. To me, it's a Fiat Topolino. It's got the big blown V8, the open headers, all metal, purple paint with the gold pinstripe, the high-rise wing, center steering, and it's got the yoke instead of having the round wheel. It's also got a gray roll cage that comes from the wing. It's got very staggered 5 spokes and a metal base. 99 Fiat 500C. Maybe it is a Fiat 500C. I don't know. So that's a nice drag car for you. We do have a nice little SUV here from, again, Motormax. It's not in the greatest of shapes. It's a little banged up, but not that bad. It's a first-gen BMW X5. So in red. Hellrot, maybe. It does not have the M-style front valances, but it's got details for the kidneys and the front lights. Very minute details. It's got mirrors. Air is passing through the spokes of the steering. No details in the rear because, well, basically, there's none. Mufflers are not very defined within that rear valance, unfortunately. And because of rubbing on the rear wiper, it looks like the back glass is kind of like screwed up. And it almost looks like that this two-piece hatch and window do open up, but they do not, actually. And again, you got the same wheels as the Explorer 2-door, so yeah, put that there. Okay, we've got a few more to go. Not a whole lot, but still a few. Did manage to pick up one modern majorette. It's not something I hate to pick up. We've got this BMW, what is this one? 1 Series, I know. Series 1, 1/58 scale majorette. And it's got a 2015 production date, 15th of June 2015. Which is great. You get that under there. It's obviously not. It's probably produced in Thailand, not in France. We were way past that point at that point. Probably they were purchased by already Germans. So that's pretty cool. It's going to go well with the BMW 1/43rd scale I have from Barago in silver of this car. So we'll see what happens there. I'll start lining them up here. The Euro hot hatches and whatnot. Next, well, staying in the hot hatches or European car hatches maybe. We've got a older Siku. It's a GTI Golf 3-door with an opening hatch. It's got the generic for the time Siku wheels that pretty much work very well on all German vehicles. And here's your base. You can see that it's a 150 horsepower or thereabouts 1.8 liter that gets all its power at 5,700. It's a 4-cylinder, and that translates to 110 kilowatts. It's got a 216 kilometer an hour top speed. No scale, unfortunately. It is Siku number 1090, and there is no production date either, but you know, Mark IV Golf. Very close in scale in appearance to the 1 series hatch, which could be a 116, could be a 118D, could be a 120, you know, could be many in the 5-door spec. All right, we do have a couple of Peugeots. We got a 206 5-door from Welly. The rear axle is tweaked, as you can probably make out, but it is a cool green, just like the Golf, the highlighter green. This one's like apple green. Welly does pretty fair details for the range it is in. We are just missing the rear lights. It's got that, this is normally a backup light or a fog light, and you've got the single exit exhaust on the driver's side in this case because it is a right-hand drive. So there you go. I like the 6-spoke wheels. They look pretty factory, and if they're aftermarket, they're pretty OEM plus. So there you go. We're going to be looking at next. Oh yeah, of course, passed over the BMW without the Volkswagen, sorry, without going to their top of the line company. This one is damaged, so it's not going to go in the lineup, but I've got a Yatming Porsche 928 with the missing front fascia, typical Yatming wheels, opening doors. It is a right-hand drive again, or left-hand drive, sorry. And yeah, the supposed to be 911 replacement that was never, made in China. Turbo graphics on it, really weird, but it is not in the best of condition, so that's not going to stay. I also picked up a Sol Maisto, basically. Yep, Sol Maisto, and this one I'm probably not going to keep because it is damaged, and I've managed to accumulate 2 other versions of this casting that are still in package. So this one probably not going to keep, but it is really cool because Maisto has purchased old castings from Matchbox, from Corgi, from Majorette as well. And this is one actually that is from Majorette, and the Majorette redid not too long ago because they made a version that had this exact colorway in the 1970s. And we are talking about a Citroën 2 chevaux 2CV made in China, and the livery is in the primary colors, cyan blue for the fabric retractable top, yellow for the body, and red Matchbox style 5-arch wheels, which are really weird to see on this. Unfortunately for this, here's your base, blue base. It's got a driver's side missing front bumper corner and a passenger side missing rear bumper corner, which disqualifies it to be added to the collection. And that's pretty much why I told you I'm pretty sure I'm going to be opening the 2CV from Matchbox that I picked up carded not too long ago from the store. We'll see on my next video. Yeah, we've got another Peugeot. This is one actually that I had in my youth, 2 colorways of. This was my least favorite of the 2, but it's still something I'm really happy to be able to reacquire for the collection, especially for a cheap price. The 405 MI16 sedan. This had the 1.9 16 valve, I believe it was 150 horsepower 4-cylinder, and you could get a T16 which had almost 200, and then the T16 X4 which was all-wheel drive with that same 200. Basically all of them were manual for the sportier version, and the MI16 was available with an automatic transmission, at least over here in Canada, and I'm assuming US as well. 2 older Wellies also from, well, that are European car derived. Both of them are in pretty good nick, but both of them have kind of QC issues. You'll be able to see those in a second. So first and foremost, a casting that Hot Wheels has put out not too long ago. The BMW 3.5 CSL Batmobile in blue with the Welly wheels. Paint's not immaculate. Graphics are kind of meh. But all in all, white interior, pretty good. I like it. Base is nondescript. It's not actually identified as a welly, but yeah, it definitely is made in China. Whatever. And last European car I think we're going to be checking out in at least a 3-inch scale is going to be the welly version of the first gen Lotus Esprit in red. Again, groovy graphics, white interior. This one is right-hand drive with the welly wheels, missing paint a little bit, stubby rear end, but definitely a cool one. And yeah, made in China. Through a sticker instead. But yeah, this one, the side windows are not completely well installed, and the other one here, it's the there's a gap, I believe, in the windscreen or something. Either way, I'm not sure, but they're not perfect, but they're really cool. They're really nostalgic. Let's see. I did have to pick up some JDM stuff because, I mean, I found a couple of JDM trucks that I really wanted to add to the collection. Now, I mentioned last video where I picked up the Toyota Baja race truck that only had one exemplar of it loose, and the new one carded from the Silver Series, from the Toyota series basically. So I managed to find 2 other loose colorways. One is definitely not my favorite, and I might not keep it. It would be this one here. So it's with the big white lip PR5s in black. It kind of has loose axles. It's got no details front and rear, which is kind of normal for a mainline. Not my favorite wheel choice, and does not match the wheel on the back, which I also showed on the Silver Series version. That's pretty much the same. One I definitely do like, though, and I think I have the blue version of this as well, if I'm not mistaken. Now that I think about it, that racing blue Hot Wheels race team paint color. I do have this green version, which, well, it's green. I love that. And it's got a chrome plating for the spare wheel on the rear. Gray interior. Both have the same base, basically, which is plastic in this case. 2003 Mattel Malaysian base. This one has a black base. 2003 Mattel. This is a Thailand one. So this is probably a multi-pack version, whereas the Malaysian one is a standalone mainline. So that's pretty cool to add to the collection. And the only Nissan that I managed to find is a casting I've been looking for a while, and it's this slammed Nissan Titan with the V8 power, Slamingtons with the air compressor and the drop bed, chrome interior, of course, as you can see. Nissan Titan, Thailand. I've never seen this version on with the flame job, as well as the 5 spokes, the 2-tone orange and white paint. Definitely very cool. I'm probably going to add some details onto this one, front lights and rear lights. Maybe a few silver details for like the badging and whatnot. But I love this one. It's definitely cool. Last JDM car that we're going to be looking at is going to be a colorway of the ND Miata. I did not have the 2015 custom one from Hot Wheels. It's the one with the Mad Mike livery. Very cool, powered by Mazda. Wheels are different front and back. White lace wheels on the front. OH5 black wheels in the back. Big wing with the Nitto tires. Side we've got the Mad Mike with it, and Willwood Brake sponsorship as well. Hot Wheels Flame, K&N, NGK spark plugs. I mean, this thing is pretty cool. It's got a light blue tint on the windscreen, and here's your base. So there you go. MX-5 Miata 2015 ND series. Very, very cool. So that's the last JDM car we're going to be checking out. Now we're going to be going bigger scale, and for that I'm going to be moving over this behemoth here, and it's going to be part of the show. No worries, I'm going to keep it as a finale. So I did manage to get one of these really cool Hot Wheels They're kind of like 143 style cars, and I do have a couple of these. This one's a 57 Chevy Bel Air Gasser, blue velvet, 427 cubic inch. It's a NOS car, so nitrous car. Diflam engineering, pretty cool. It's got the powder coated headers, the definite stance. There's no tank on the front. Unfortunately, the other powder coated open header is broken, as you can see. Try and find a replacement for that, definitely. But overall, here's your base. Hot Wheels, made in China, 57 Chevy Bel Air, trademark GM. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I have a Willys gasser like this, like a 40s Willy gasser, and also a if you made a bone stock version of the bone shaker. I have one of those basically on primer gray with a flame job in front on red steelies with white walls. Not wide white walls. And this one's got slicks, obviously, as does the Willy gasser I have. We're going to put that one in the back. And I've got 3 more larger scale cars to go through. Almost done, guys. This is going to be about an hour video, so enjoy. So I picked up 3 Burago 143 scale that are kind of like in the Street Fire collection. First one that I got basically is definitely one that I like in its spec. It would be a LP610, I think LP610-4 Lamborghini Huracan. Here it is in this kind of like chalk gray with fairly accurate wheels, even if they're pretty basic. Badging is all there. We've got some inserted front lights, a black interior, some nice inserted rear lights with exhaust details, and the Huracan plate, as well as the Lamborghini logo, third brake light, and the black detailed vent. We do have some side mirrors. We do have some blacked out intakes there for the engine. And here's your base. Like this. Yes. Great stuff, made in China, of course, because everything is now. But yeah, there you go. Very cool. Very cool, very cool, very cool. They're screwed together, so you can definitely mix and match wheels if you don't like the ones that are on the car. These ones, personally, I find suit the car very well. Put that there. Then we have an Alfa Romeo, which is a brand I like. This one has a 3.2 liter V6. It's an Alpha GT, basically. It is not identified as a V6, but I'm going to believe it's a V6. It's in this super dark blue. These are more generic Burago wheels. I do have a 996 GT3 with these wheels, also in 1/43 scale from Burago. And on this one we have lensed front lights, a grille insert for that traditional Alpha grille, side mirrors, inserted rear lights with some painted ones on the bottom, Alpha logo, GT right there. Normally you'd have a V6 3.2 on that side. Same engine as the 156 and 157 GTAs, and company called what's the name of the company again? I don't remember, but they made a 3.7 liter stroker version of it, pushing out over 300 NA horsepower, which was awesome. Auto Delta, there you go. They were actually a race provider for this car, and the 156 157 wagon hatchback, you know, coupe, whatever. So definitely nice. I do like that one. So we're gonna put that in the back because it's a car we did not get in North America. And another forbidden fruit we never got access to in North America, and this one I love. It's probably my favorite, and it's probably also the oldest of the 3 Buragos that I showed you. We are talking about a very well liveried rally spec Ford Escort Cosworth. It's got the Michelin livery on it, the whole thing. Michelin pilot with Michelin man on top. Number 1. It's got your Michelin development. It's got your Mobile 1. It's got your Autosport magazine, Sparco, FSO. Really nice. Really, really nice. So definitely a cool one. The paint's not in the best condition. It's as raced, I guess, but you've got some lensed fronts and no details in the rear. Single exit exhaust on the side. These were probably 300 wheel, 4-wheel horsepower when racing Group A. Same wheels as the Alpha. And this one, we know it's the oldest one because it's made in Italy still. So Ford RS Cosworth Escort Burago. Very cool. And we're going to finish off basically with the monument piece of the day. We are talking about a 1/18 scale, which I never buy. 1/18 scale. Very good condition. Fast and Furious. Dodge. Is it a Dodge or the Plymouth? It's the Dodge Charger Daytona Custom. This was driven by Dom in Fast and Furious, so basically Dominic Toretto or Vin Diesel. This one is a green light, actually, 1/18. Green light collectible. And it's really well detailed. So, here it is. We're going to have to put this down here. Try and not crush anything. So, yeah, definitely the elephant in the room. I don't know if you get the pun there. Elephant V8 or whatnot. It does not have any opening parts. Here's your front end. You do see those lights under the smoked light covers. The hood pins. You've got a single mirror on the side in gold with a tiny, tiny lens. You have a custom interior. You got a custom dash, custom steering. And if you look, you will have a side exit exhaust. Dual calipers in the rear behind the movie accurate wheels. This wing was at a certain point broken off, but the previous guardian of this car did reglue it back. You've got the fuel door that's right here, the smoked rear lights, which are movie accurate. And if you look on this side, lo and behold, hydraulic handbrake with a Hurst pistol grip shifter. I mean, it does not get better than that. Some wipers, and I mean, some of these details are really easy to break, but I love the dual calipers on the rear. I love the side exit exhaust, and it looks great. And I'm going to show you the base. Some detail painted in. So yeah. Oh my god, it's upside down. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. There we go. So there's your copyright, Universal Studios, trademark 2015 FCA, so Fiat Chrysler Automobili US LLC. Yeah, and it is a green light collectibles 2015 made in China. So this was released not long after the movie, and it is personally my favorite piece of the haul because I never get 1/18s because they are so freaking big. So we're gonna push this over here to get a nice finale. And if you want to see something really cool, well, here's my 1/55th version of it from Mattel. That came out probably a year before or two. There's no copyright on this, I think. Is there? TM FCA 2016 came out a year after, so you can see the wheels are not as accurate. Obviously, it's got very tinted windows that makes it impossible to see. But if you look at the rest of the details, it's very, very on point. Gas cap, black top for the carbon fiber portion of that huge wing. The mirror is not chromed out. You got the hood pins. You've got the front lights that are not lens and just painted in, and you've got the same silver paint for the rear lights. And obviously, well, no dual calipers or hydraulic brake is going to be visible, but you do have the side exit exhaust, and yeah, you're missing the paint, the windows for the front portion of the door, but it's pretty cool. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed filming it because you know, I don't have a whole lot of time anymore to film my stuff, and you know, I love finding stuff that's interesting. So if you liked what you saw, like, share, subscribe. Apologies for the hour-long video, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And if you want to follow, feel free, comment your feedback, and I will catch you on the next run. Happy hunting. All the best of luck. Bye-bye.